Lincoln sparrow is one of 16 different sparrow species that we can find here in northern Iowa during fall migration, which sounds kind of amazing. One of the things that makes sparrow identification difficult is that most sparrows look quite similar. This Lincoln sparrow is a handsome looking bird, though, with some very fine dark streaking on its breast and back. If you want to find sparrows, first of all, you need to find some brushy habitat. A few of the sparrows, like white-throated sparrows, for instance, kind of like the brushy habitat to be associated with woodland habitats. Lincoln sparrow here, maybe a little more so associated with brushy thickets out in grassland areas. But in any case, be looking for Lincoln sparrow as they're on their way to Texas or Mexico from their summer nesting sites up in northern Canada. This delightful little dark-eyed junco is actually in the sparrow family too, though we don't specifically call it a sparrow. But the little dark-eyed juncos don't migrate much further than Iowa, and this little guy right here will probably be staying right here in Winneshiek County all winter. In fact, we sometimes call them snowbirds because they usually arrive from their nesting sites up in far northern Canada right about the time we see our first snows in late October and November, and they don't leave to head back north till about maybe the middle to the end of April, depending on the particular year. But look for the little dark-eyed juncos around your bird feeders from now right on through the winter season. This big gray egg-shaped object dangling down from that burrow branch is the summer home for a colony of bald-faced hornets. The hornets will be living in there right up until the time we get a killing freeze, so don't grab a big stick and hit it like a piñata until we've got some real cold weather. At that time, you could cut that branch free and bring the nest inside. The wasp would all be dead, but just make sure we've had some temperatures down into the teens before you happen to bring that bald-faced hornet nest in. They can be quite large. In fact, this one here was bigger than a basketball, and they could get much bigger. When they're out in the weather like this, usually it doesn't take too long, and they will break apart and start to decay. But if you bring them inside, they could stay good for maybe many years if you keep them cool and dry.